When you first heard about her getting Ebola, what went through your head?
Number one, it was just seeing how hard she worked on Mr. Duncan, and he passed. Then I started to think of the fact that, God forbid, but if Ebola did take her away, it wouldn't be no funeral procession. It wouldn't be no urn, because even in death, the body's still contagious. They would have had to cremate her immediately, get rid of her as hazardous waste, and I would never see her again. It would just been a picture in a memorial service. And the reality of it all just really set in, the gravity of it.
You were stuck in a hotel room, and you couldn't be with your baby. And the moment that hit home is when I was actually on the phone with you, and the video came up of Amber in the suit, walking out off the plane into an ambulance. And I'm sure you saw those pictures. You couldn't be there.
I knew she was alone. And to have her alone was the worst thing, because we would have been there, and I wouldn't have cared if she had triple Ebola. I'm her mother. Give it to me. Wrap me up in hefty bags. I just wanted to be there because I knew in my gut that she was alone. I stayed with my son was there, and we got each other through, and I know that's why I was able to come here.
Your house was sterilized. They burned a lot of your things. They incinerated your engagement ring.
Yes. I was crushed. I mean, it's a thing, but it has sentimental value to me. Derek proposed in Belize on the beach under the candlelight, and it was just so romantic and everything, and that's gone.
But you're here?
I'm here.
What was it like the first time that you guys saw each other after that? The first time you hugged, you got to touch them and lay eyes on them?
Yeah. So I could see them from the plane. So I was waving like frantically, and I saw Mom and Derek standing off in the distance, and then I couldn't see Mom. I'm like, where did she go? But when they let the stairs down, she was right at the bottom of the steps, all tearful and red-faced, but, and we hugged.
What was it like to see her?
Man, it was beautiful. I mean, it was definitely a prayer answered. To really see her walk down those steps, man, it was so majestic. Because, I mean, for a short, brief time, there was a time where I thought I may never see her again. But to see her walk down the stairs, her hair looking good, smile all on point, man, I hugged her. And, you know, I take pride in not just silent crying, but I hugged her and I just sobbed into her chest, man. They got a picture of me, too.
He's been great through this whole thing. When I got to see him for the first time, I can't even put it into words. They're my everything.